banana.
You mash it up, looks like the way you do it with banana bread too, so kind of the same thing?
Yeah. And normally, if I was at the office and I was going to be making banana bread, I'd just be throwing this into the mixer and letting the mixer blend it up. And in fact, I think we have a small little mixer here on the boat.
We have a bullet, the little bullet blender.
Where is, see that? Okay, so this recipe, even though maybe you've seen it on Pinterest, that's where I found it, and whenever I try to look for it somewhere else on the internet, I come back to Pinterest. So it doesn't say in what order, and also I don't have any applesauce, but I conferred with my oldest daughter, and she said that it sounds like we're subbing applesauce for butter, and I do have butter. So, although the recipe doesn't say in what order to put the ingredients, I know in general with cookies, we usually start with whipping the butter. Okay, then I'm going to start adding the banana that I've been mashing to the butter. There goes my mixer with the butter down the sink.
A little rocky and rolling.
Okay, while I'm mixing this together, I just had the captain start the oven, and we're going to preheat it to 350. And while the oven's heating up, so far I've put in a 1/3 cup of butter, and I'm going to add the banana mixture probably just a little at a time and mix it into the butter. I have to tell you, the butter is not mixing very well into the banana. I think I should have let the butter be completely soft first, which I didn't, but maybe as I have more banana and it'll dilute the butter. But so let's just add more banana.
Love these boat recipes.
Well, and you know what's cool is that this recipe, it calls for almond milk, and you can buy almond milk in cartons and keep it on hand. We don't have any almond milk, so what I'm doing, we have non-fat powdered milk, which you mix 3 to 1 or 1 to 3, which is like 3 parts water, 1 part powdered milk. Okay, so put your video close to that and show how the butter is still not really fully like mixed in. All right, so I'm going to add now
Yeah.
a 1/4 cup of milk.
We'll see how it works out. This will be a great experiment.
Okay, so for a 1/4 cup of milk, so we need a 1/4 cup of milk. I can still see the butter pieces. Okay, let's see. I'm going to do a teaspoon of vanilla. So I'm doing all the liquids first because
She's walking funny.
She's walking funny?
Yeah, let's step.
Okay, and now I'm going to add a teaspoon of vanilla. Alright, and now I'm ready for the oatmeal. So we're going to add 2 cups of oats, a teaspoon of cinnamon, which I think I have right here. So if you have a boat, I recommend buying, before you leave for anywhere on your boat, make sure it's stocked with all the basic staples that you typically use at home, so that anytime you want to make something, you already have the ingredients. Alright, I think that's it. It says raisins, I'm going to add those in a minute. Alright, so you can see it looks pretty runny. A 1/2 cup of raisins. And it says the raisins are optional, so you don't have to put raisins in, but I like raisins in my oatmeal cookies. And I'm going to drop it. I'm going to just do this like I would normally do oatmeal cookies. I am going to use non-stick spray because I don't trust. Well, they should not stick because there is butter in them. But just in case, I'm going to use a non-stick spray. All right, so we're going to drop my tablespoonfuls onto the cookie sheet. Well, I'll come back in a minute to show you what they turned out like. It says cook for 15 to 20 minutes, but I'm going to cook them for... I'm going to see how it goes. I'm going to check them in 10 minutes because I'm using butter instead of applesauce, and that means they might cook faster because of the butter. So we shall see. Okay, the cookies have been in the oven for about 15 minutes at 375. They're a little bit soft on top. And I was checking underneath, and it looks like the bottoms are starting to get a little too dark, so I don't want to overcook them. All right, after we give them a chance to cool, we'll let Captain be the guinea pig. Captain,
Yes.
I need a favor.
What you need?
I need somebody to test my cookies.
Well, I'd be your captain, so
Hi, come on down.
I'll put myself out to come down here and try these wonderful cookies.
Well, you don't know if they're wonderful yet or not.
Well, let's see.
I tried a half of a one.
I'm gonna try the other half of the one. They're not crispy, they're chewy. They got a really good flavor.
Yeah, you know what's interesting is they taste like a cross between banana bread and oatmeal cookies. But there's no flour, there's no baking soda or baking powder. Yeah, I used butter instead of applesauce, and I think I'd do the same thing in the future because I like the buttery flavor. And I think what somebody was trying to do is make something that was fat-free. And I don't really care about fat-free.
Yeah.
But I don't have any applesauce anyway.
Anyway, very good.
So, okay. So that is it. These were cooked for 15 minutes. They're not quite completely done cooling down, but they are. They're kind of getting like where they feel almost. Let me try one more.
I'm gonna try one.
Yeah, see?
You just want to eat it.
You know, they don't taste funny. They don't taste like your traditional oatmeal cookie or banana bread. But for something with no sugar added, this is really good. See, because we follow the paleo diet, or way of eating, or because it's not really a diet, but we don't care so much about fat as we do about sugar. So this is a good cookie. So next time you want to make something that satisfies your sweet tooth, make these. All right, see you later.